What happens when you give mozzarella a mission? You get love, hope, and pizza. In 2009, Hungry Howie's franchisees and employees launched an inspiring initiative to promote Breast Cancer Awareness Month and raise money for the National Breast Cancer Foundation. For love, hope, and pizza, we turned our yellow boxes pink. And over the years, millions of bright, hopeful boxes have filled homes across the nation. And the pink boxes were just the beginning. We invited people to take part in videos we produced that highlighted real stories of cancer survivors, as well as testimonies of people who have lost loved ones, but not hope.
About a little over 8.5 years ago, my mom passed away from breast cancer. She'd first been diagnosed about 7 years prior to that, and had fighting it on and off, and thought it was gone, and then it came back, and so she passed away in February 2002. She was just one of those people that whenever anyone met her, they just loved her. She was super friendly and super nice, and went out of her way to help everybody and anybody. She saw the best side of everybody. I never really heard her say a bad thing about anyone, no matter what they'd done. And she's just the type of person you walk up to her in the store, and 2 minutes later they're talking like best friends. I mean, she's just really personable and just a great woman. It's important to me to be part of the breast cancer awareness and raising money for breast cancer research, because as someone who's been through it, I know what it's like, and it'd be great if other people don't have to go through it. And I know how hard it is, and the less people that have to deal with it, the better. So we can raise money and find a treatment, find a cure. It just helps everybody.
Because our videos proved to be so inspirational, we asked our raving Hungry Howie's fans to share encouraging breast cancer stories online. And share they did. Hundreds of people offered stories of courage and hope, which changed thousands of lives. And our support for breast cancer awareness only got stronger. Our franchisees proudly spread our message in our stores, on our trucks, our website, and on giant billboards customers drive by every day. Our employees were more than eager to put love, hope, and pizza on their uniforms and make it part of their lives. Since we started Love, Hope, and Pizza, we've partnered with NBCF every year because they embrace the mission to end breast cancer through early detection, education, support services, and even free mammograms. Since 2009, we're proud to say that together, we have raised millions of dollars for the National Breast Cancer Foundation. That's a lot of hope. We can't thank you enough for helping us to make a difference for breast cancer awareness, and we look forward to continuing the cause for years to come. Together, we can not only inspire hope, but we can change the outcome for hundreds of thousands of people through early detection. Thank you.
At the time I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I was a busy mother with 3 young children, ages 3, 10, and 13. My husband and I were building our dream home, and it was an exciting time for us. And then out of the blue, with no explanation, breast cancer entered our lives. I went into the hospital for surgery for hysterectomy. I knew I had a lump, but they were going to examine it. And I was in the hospital room, and my husband and mother-in-law were all standing around me. And I thought, that's nice. They're here at 6 a.m. to say hello. And then Neil came over to my bed, and he took my hand and he told me that I had breast cancer. None of us could believe it. It was impossible. How could I have breast cancer? I didn't know a thing about it. The first thing I thought was, I'm going to die. In 1980, when I had breast cancer, there was little knowledge that was made public. Really, whatever your doctor told you was what you were going to find out. there wasn't an internet, so we couldn't research. It was a very bad time to have a disease, and then there was a lot of misunderstanding about cancer too. In 1991, Neil and I started the National Breast Cancer Foundation because as we looked around, there was no one helping the women that could not afford to get mammograms and to get the educational information they needed. I knew that we needed a visual, so I bought a map that was about 4 by 6 of the United States and put it in the closet, and it was laminated, so every time I opened the closet door, here was this map. So I would always remember where we were going. The first check that came into NBCF was from a pharmaceutical company, $5,000. It was so exciting and so emotional that I honestly completely lost control of myself and cried like a baby that somebody believed in us. So we took the check, $5,000, and we went to Beeville, Texas, population 15,000, where they had a community hospital, and we created an entire program providing free mammograms for women. We went through the local church, we gave out certificates for mammograms, and we called it National Mammography Day before it ever was. We started out providing free mammograms for women and education, but as the world changed and we began to see the growing needs that were in women's lives, we started looking, and we are always examining ourselves, what can we do more to help women right now where they are? So we created these wonderful programs to enhance our work. As I think back on the 25 years where it began around the kitchen table, and then we began our work with one small dot on a map, and now it's reached all across the United States and into the world. And I see that we are helping women right now where they are in their greatest moments of need.